Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Guitar of the Week. This one's kind of strange. I mean, it just is. I like it, but it's strange. You guys are going to enjoy it, though. Let's go take a look. Alright, guys, here we are. So I said this guitar is kind of strange, and it is, but you guys are really going to like it. It's pretty cool. Cool case, too. All the stickers. You may notice that I have my flash on today. Yeah, that's for a very good reason. Because when I open this case, boom, check that out. So this is around a 1974 Gibson L6-S. Catch that sparkle. Isn't that sweet? So yeah, this was refinished in orange sparkle by Lay's Guitar Repair up in Akron, Ohio, and they just do great work. It's sparkly on the top, it's sparkly on the sides, it's sparkly on the neck. It's just rad. So yeah, the L6S is kind of a strange model that Gibson made in the 70s. It was basically the little bit stripped down version of the L5S. And the L5S was kind of Gibson's attempt at a solid body L5. Because the L5 was an archtop guitar, and obviously this is a solid body. But yeah, they didn't sell a whole lot of these. They weren't terribly popular. The guy from Kansas played one of these, and I think a couple other people. But they're neat. So we got a couple of Bill Lawrence humbuckers in here. They are low output with a ceramic magnet, which is kind of neat, kind of different sounding. We got a volume for each pickup, a master tone, and a 6-way switch here. It's not a veritone, it's just a 6-way switch. We'll go through that when we plug it in. And this whole wiring harness was made by a guy called Tarman Kelling, and I hope I pronounced that right. You know, it's got a choke in it and some other cool stuff. But it's basically just a reproduction harness of the original. So yeah, this guitar does have some change parts on it. The original would have had a giant harmonica bridge. This just has a Nashville on it. I think it looks a lot better. It's a stop tail, you know, pretty cool guitar. Man, it just doesn't get much more 70s than that. Let's go plug this thing in. Alright guys, we got the Gibson L6-S here, the sparkly L6-S. We're plugged into a 1967 Ampeg reverb bracket. I promise there is another clean amp going to be coming. It's actually right underneath the Ampeg. It's a vintage Fender Pro Reverb, but it kind of went poof a couple weeks ago, and I haven't got it fixed yet. But look for that at some point. But until then, we're going to use the Ampeg for cleans. So there's a whole lot of switching going on in this guitar. Whole lot. The way this switch is currently wired, here's my guesses. The first few I'm fairly certain of, the last few not so much, but we'll see. So I believe all the way up, the first position is just the neck pickup. And then when you go down one, I believe it is both the pickups in parallel in phase. Then we go down another, and then we have the bridge pickup. Go down one more, we have both of the pickups in phase in series, I think. This is where I start getting unsure. The next one, I believe, is both of the pickups out of phase and parallel, which is like the Peter Green sound. And then I believe the last one is both of the pickups out of phase in series. Yeah, that. Man, I don't know. We're just going to play them all and you can listen. So yeah, got the Bill Lawrence humbuckers here. Like I say, these are like 5K or something like that with a ceramic magnet. We'll start out on the neck pickup and give you guys some tones. That wasn't the neck pickup, that was both. Sorry about that. This is the neck pickup. Then we'll go back to both. This is where I was before. This is the bridge pickup. This is both in series. And this is the out of phase sound. This is the Peter Green sound. Pretty cool. It can do the funky thing too. I'm not a funk player. I'll just go right out there. And then this is both out of phase in series, I think. Totally guessing on these, by the way. Tarman, if you're watching this and you made this harness and you know which is which, perhaps you would like to explain it, because I don't know. I have okay ears, but not that good. And I forgot to ask Jared. Oh well. It's strange, right? It's strange that I don't know what to play on it. I don't know, man. Let's go into the Marshall. Alright guys, so we're plugged into the Marshall now. We are into a JCM 2000 DSL half stack today. You know, we got a 4x12 cab going. I know I played this a couple weeks ago, but we gotta play it again. This guitar reminds me of Kansas, and it certainly sounds like it, so we gotta play some of that. Here we go. This guitar is really unique sounding because they're really low output pickups, but they're really high in magnetism. So they're kind of bright. You know, you don't have as much gain. It's a clear, loud guitar. So it's not gainy, it's loud. It's hard to explain, but it's got a very clear, articulate sound to it, even distorted. It's pretty neat. It's totally different than anything I've played. Like I say, this is an all maple construction, I believe. So everything on this guitar is maple, except for the fretboard, which is either very, very dark rosewood or ebony, but I'm going to go with ebony. Let me look. Yeah, that's ebony. Alright, let's get back to this. So that was the bridge pickup. We'll play a little more on that, and then we'll go through the various positions. I don't feel like explaining them again, so So we'll just listen to him. There you have it. It's different sounding, isn't it? It's kind of strange. The whole guitar is weird, but man, I like it. The more I'm playing, I haven't actually played this guitar a whole lot. This isn't mine, by the way. I forgot to mention that. This is another Jared Brandon guitar. He likes the sparkly stuff. I do too. It's growing on me. But like I said, I haven't played this guitar a whole lot, but man, it's awesome. This neck is incredible. Like, it is super fat. My playing isn't, but it's just, I don't know. It's got that profile to it. Makes you want to shred. So yeah, the L6-S, kind of a weird guitar. You can find them for sale on Reverb. They don't cost all that much money. You can get these pretty reasonable. Even in original condition, you can get them pretty reasonable. They made them in natural and black and sunburst and all sorts of other colors. This is the earlier style. They changed them a little bit later on. They changed the pick guard, I think some of them were strung through the body, and they got all weird and wacky and stuff. This is the one I would have. I would probably have it in natural, but to be honest, the sparkle is pretty sweet. I don't know. I might have sparkle, but in a different color. I might go blue or teal or something of that nature. But anyways, that's been Guitar of the Week. We'll see you guys next week. Take it easy.